riding up the mountain together. There is the face of Lance Armstrong. That doesn't look like a tired Armstrong to me at all.
It certainly doesn't. He looks pretty much in control of all of these attacks. I think there are only two riders in this group, Phil, that Lance Armstrong cannot go with. One is Andy Schleck and one's his own teammate, Alberto Contador. But I think the two leaders in first and second place overall are doing their best to try and get their own teammates onto the podium.
Well, Andy Schleck has dropped to the back of this group, and he looks a bit twitchy to me. There he is in that white jersey, and I think he's gone back there to have a word with Bro Frank, who's now on the front here, so wait for some acceleration from the back. Frank is going to have another go, and Armstrong dances. So Armstrong, no trouble to answer the acceleration. It might have caught Andy off guard there a little bit, but as we see the continuing riders drop away from the action, that was Perez from the original breakaway. There can't be many left ahead now. Frank Schleck, tempo riding. Armstrong marking Frank Schleck as all he has to do to hold his third place overall. In case you've forgotten, these are the leaders on the road of the Tour de France today, and they're down to 2.
Well, I tell you one thing, Phil, of the top 7 riders in the overall classification, only one man is missing, and that's Andreas Kloden. And they're still throwing everything at each other. Armstrong there with a bottle, passes it to a spectator at the side of the road. That's a very valuable souvenir. As you can see, this is Kloden slowly clawing his way possibly back into this race.
So Kloden there now, he's recovering from that rapid acceleration. He might well be, if he's allowed to ride his own tempo, he could well join these, because this has become a tactical battle to decide the Tour de France. Contador's got the money in the bank. He's not worried. He'll win the Tour if he goes up. But at the moment, Contador, Schleck, Armstrong, Wiggins, and both Schlecks are in this pack. The only man they've caught out is Kloden, and he's only just behind. If this pace drops again, he's going to come back.
The two brothers, Schleck on the left-hand side, are chatting away. What are we going to do? How are we going to get rid of Lance Armstrong? Frank saying, well, I've tried everything I've got so far, but maybe we need to wait till we get slightly closer to the summit of this climb.
Well, they'll come up behind Gutierrez there, who looked to be enjoying himself. He'll be shortly passed by the boys, as these are the two leaders here. Tony Martin leading Garate, and looking good just now. They're hanging on to 2.25 minutes.
Jürgen van den Broek there, the serious revelation for Team Silence Lotto. He's had a very good ride through the Alps, and he's riding fairly defensively on the slopes of the Mont Ventoux here this afternoon.